start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakat Kadesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 21. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Alright, let's get into money. What's going on with the money? Alright. Let's read Proverbs 13. Wealth gotten by vanity should be diminished, but he that gathers by labor should increase. Proverbs 13, verse 11. Alright. Now, I just wanted to see slides on what's going on with the current money. Alright. This is, what gold would have got you 20 years ago versus what it would get you now. Alright. It says showing you like in college, you could have got college for 40 ounces of gold 20 years ago. Now you get it for 14 ounces of gold. A house that would have cost you 664 ounces of gold now will only cost you 208 ounces of gold. Alright, you look over at the silver, we see the same thing. College, which will cost you about 2,400 ounces of gold, will only cost you 930 ounces of silver, now. You know what I'm saying? In a house, which would have been about 40,000 ounces of silver, will only be like 14,000 ounces of silver. So, it seems like the silver is going down. Alright, now we look right here, you can see that not so with the dollar bill. College that would have cost you $10,000 free, 20 years ago. Now that same college is going to cost you 24. Alright. Same thing with healthcare. You will spend like little under $6,000 for healthcare. That same healthcare would cost you a little over 12. So that's pretty much double. A house, $175,000. That same house would cost you $370,000 now. Alright. So when you look at this, one thing just you could tell the reason things are changing so much. And you see the price of gold per ounce. 20 years ago was 264 per ounce. Now it's about 1,700 per ounce. Alright. Silver, you see it was like 4.43 per ounce. Now it's $26 per ounce. And the things you gotta understand, the reason the price of gold and silver seems to be going up is because the gold and silver is still worth almost the exact same thing. What is happening is the value of the money is going down, which is making it seem like the price of the gold and silver is going up. Alright. Alright. So the American dollar is beginning to fail. Alright. This is Proverbs, the 22nd chapter, 16th verse. He that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich should surely come to want. So pretty much, our America got everything by beating everybody down and stealing from them or whatever. You know, eventually they gonna have to lose its wealth. This place gonna have to lose its wealth because it got it by the wrong way. And as you can see, the money is beginning to fail. So much so that they now got something they call a gold back. Let's see if and just in case you ain't seen what a gold back is, see, you gotta make it. Alright, I just hit one of these deals. Oh yeah, the slides, they were from Silver Dragon, and I see he got a video he did about this not too long ago. So let me just show you this. You can check out his page if you want to see it out.
Real estate investments that power the world's strongest portfolios for decades. What's up, YouTube? Silver Dragons
and
here,
you can see
and this video is all
these
about
is what they call
the gold bags. All right, let's do it.
And the whole purpose of it. See if I can skip
Thank you so
forward.
much for watching my video. I sincerely other states. So Nevada is the next one to come out. Should be out in about a month.
So,
but when I initially saw these, what I thought these were for was for people to buy so they could have exposure to the price of gold. When you see a gold...
Alright, I'm going to leave it right there. But the whole purpose of this is that they have so little faith in the money now that they are building their own, making their own currency with gold in it. It's called a gold back because they put just a little bit of gold off into the bill so that you know exactly what it is. Alright, like if you want to check out the full video, go to Silver Dragon and you can catch up on it. And like I said, the slides I showed earlier came from another Silver Dragon video, so you can catch up on it too if you want to see that. But that's just how little this money is. And with every stimulus check that comes out, the value of the American dollar is decreased even more. So much so that foreign countries are now starting to sell off American debt, which is causing more American dollars to come back into this country, which is causing the price of the money to drop even further. So much so that eventually it's going to lead to the money, eventually being, worthless, going into nothing. And let me get Genesis 47 verses 13 through 15. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reasons of the famine. And Joseph gathered all the money that was found in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan for the corn which they brought. And Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth? And that's pretty much what we're getting close to. We're getting close to our money failing from the lack of everything that's going on. And alright, like I said, the stimulus checks, and then let's see what I come up with. Put this, the pipe. See if they got. Let's see if something pop up on this. There's something I thought about. Alright. And you see, you just put the pipeline effects on gasoline, and all kind of articles popped up about the price of gas rising and places being out of gas because of the pipeline, as you can see in one article. And this is also going to lead to more hyperinflation. Goods can't get nowhere, things causing more, and the money causing the money to fail even more. So, alright, and we all know, we'll see how important you need money is for, because the scriptures say in what is it? Ecclesiastes 7:12. Alright. For wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. Alright? So that's what I want on it. So we say, wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. Alright? And now we know that then you go to Timothy, 1 Timothy 6:10. Alright? For the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? So money ain't evil, it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Alright? Because the scriptures tells us money is a defense. Alright? And right now, we're beginning to lose that defense, but that's part of what's got to happen. Alright? Alright? Isaiah 10, verses 1 and 2. Woe unto them that declare unrighteous decree, that write grievances which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the rights from the poor of my people, that widows might be their prey, and that they might rob the fatherless. So when they start giving us this fake paper money, when President Nixon took away money being bagged by gold, before it was bagged by silver, and they took all that away and just started giving us a paper, that was really unrighteous thing to do. Because basically, money has no value or no worth unless somebody tells you it's worth something. And eventually, they going to tell us that this money is not worth nothing, and going to force everybody into their new digital system, their new digital currency, which they are building right now. And because of that, that's going to lead to what we read about in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, 14th and 19th verse. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw near, and one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. For because of their pride, the city should be troubled, and the houses should be destroyed, and the man should be afraid. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's what eventually this money inflation is going to lead to. It's going to lead to the lack of goods and people wanting to destroy one another because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. Alright, and if you go to Matthew, the 24th chapter, I'm going to read verse 6 through 8. And you should hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So it's pretty much saying that all the troubles that's gonna come, famine and all that, it's the beginning. And you go down to the 12th verse, it say, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So this is going to cause the love of many to wax cold. Alright? So, alright? So it's just something to watch for and be mindful for, that, the money is feeling. And just a good thing. And with it, shalom.